Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. That hurt a lot. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Had to go fix that. Let's see. Is everything good? Okay. Okay, maybe I should angle the camera a little better. There we go. Well, hey. Welcome back to Puppet Review Stuff Stream. Oh, this is such a formal introduction. I'm kind of hating this. Whatever. Anyways, 90,000 subscribers. We actually hit it. 90,000. Oh, boy. Doesn't hitting a goal like that just make you want to go crazy? Do a maniacal laugh. That's that's what it made me want to do. I feel like that's a normal reaction for most people. Anyways, welcome back. Of course, today, obviously, we are celebrating something grand. 90,000 subscribers, as I was clearly laughing about earlier. 90,000. Wow, that is a lot. I honestly never thought I would make it that far. 90,000. That's 10,000 less than 100,000. We are almost there. We are so close to hitting 100,000 subscribers, and we will hit it by next year. At the rate we are going with subscribers, we are 100% going to hit that goal next year. Well, I mean, if I stop uploading, then obviously I probably won't hit it next year. But I don't have plans to be stopping for a while. So, yes, today we are going to celebrate. Where's my phone? I can't read the chat without my phone. You're going to celebrate today by, well, I guess talking. That's the only way to truly celebrate, by talking about what I'm going to do for the rest of the year and my plans. Those are the same things. I could have just said that in the same sentence, but whatever. Also, I want to talk about Jeffy's 22nd birthday. I know I made a whole video about that yesterday, but I was pretty sleep deprived and I was tired and I wanted to finish that video as soon as possible. So there's a lot I left out that I want to talk about. And after rewatching it while editing it, there is a boatload of plot holes that I kind of want to bring up during this stream. So we're also going to be doing that. Yeah. All right, so let's read a bit of the chat. Okay, this is an interesting things. In a sec, I'm just reading the chat. 600 SML videos. Yeah, crazy, right? Yesterday's SML reaction was the 600th SML video I've reacted to. Can you believe that? I've reacted to 600 SML videos. 600. That is a lot of dedication. That is a lot of time just to the funny puppet man. But it was all worth it because now I have 90,000 subscribers, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, 90,000 subscribers is grander goal in the scheme of things. Yeah, I just choose not to think about the fact that I've done 600 SML reactions. And funny enough, how that just aligned with Jeffy's 22nd birthday. I didn't plan that out. I'm going to tell you right now, I did not plan that out. I had no idea that was going to be the 600th SML videos. And that is not why I haven't reacted to that much SML this year. It wasn't because I wanted Jeffy's 22nd birthday to be the 600th. That was not the plan at all. It just kind of happened that way. It was just a fun, happy accident. So, I kind of went with that for the skit, which honestly I thought was a brilliant idea. So it just worked out well. Very, very well. Sparkle's still scared of tripods. Yeah, he's still kind of a baby towards that. I mean, I don't really know why. I mean, it's just a simple tripod. I mean, you would think someone, like him could have the talent just to put one up. I mean, I could put one up easily, but, I don't have time to do that. So I try to get him to do it. But apparently that's too hard for him. Too hard for him. Something wrong with him. I got to tell you. I mean, who's scared of tripods? Pathetic. Pathetic. Do you remember the blue incident? The blue incident. What the hell's the blue incident? What I keep talking about? The Muppet Show 2026 reaction. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have that filmed. I did film it back in February, but I just have not gotten around to editing it. And to be honest with you, I might not even release it. It just seems like a hassle. Um, and it's also been so long that I doubted he would perform that well. Obviously, releasing the video is not always about performance, but at this point, do I want to dedicate all that time to something that people have not really asked me for? I mean, who knows how well it's gonna do? So I don't know. It might come out, it might not. We'll just have to see. Are you sad about SMG4? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it was nice to have at least a second series to rely on, reaction wise. But honestly, I think this is a crazy thing to say, but I'm kind of happy it's gone. Not hear me out. Hear me out. Because SMG4 is now gone, I now have Saturdays off. For the last few years, I really didn't have a day off. Like, at all. It would just be film on Friday, film on Saturday, film on Sunday, film on Monday. And then I would go to my regular job, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, not much time for me to just, goof around or just sit down, watch TV, go to a theme park, because I always have to work. But since SMG4 has come to an end, I now finally have a day off. And honestly, I've been a lot happier. At least having one day to just rest, relax, not worry about anything. Either Saturday or Sunday is my day off. Honestly, it usually depends on what animes come out. Because usually Saturday or Sunday, a boatload of anime will come out, and I usually like to watch those. So whatever day has the most anime, that season, I usually take that day off. It sucks. Again, I'm not happy that SMG4 came to an end, but in a weird way, it also does benefit me personally. But no, I still miss it though. I still do. Because now I'm not going to have anything to look forward to. There's no War of the Fat Italians to be excited for or anything like that. No SMG4 movie, no event, no arc to dissect or villain to look forward to, no Mr. Puzzle. Well, we still have Mr. Puzzle. So, we're lucky on that part. But, it is, I am going to miss that hype. But it has been, in a weird way, kind of a blessing. Can you review Puppet Review stuff? Can I review my own channel? That's not a bad idea. Maybe one day, maybe for the 10-year anniversary, I might actually do a video where I review my own channel. That's not a bad idea. I might do that one day. Are you going to keep up with SML? I mean, yeah, I'm going to keep reacting to SML. I have no reason not to do SML reactions, but as I've said in previous streams, like SML is not like my biggest priority right now. I mean, I do want to do more because, I really haven't done that much this year. I've done like 11 videos, which is kind of crazy. This is the least amount of SML reactions I've done in a year. Actually, I just haven't uploaded that much at all this year. And I'm not even really that like mad about it, to be honest with you. Like, I'm kind of burnt out. Not completely to the point where I'm not going to upload anything, but this has definitely been a year of burnout where I just haven't had as much motivation to do reaction videos, but I have had motivation to do puppet videos, which this has been a fantastic year for doing that. This has been the year of puppet videos. I have been wanting to have the chance to just produce puppet videos back to back, and this has been the year where I finally have had the time to do puppet videos, because those are what I love to do the most. You know, like Shucks 2, Cease and Desist. What else came out this year? The Mickey videos, the Brooklyn Guy funeral video. So yeah, like I've been happy doing that. I mean, I've been uploading less, but I've been able to focus more on just doing that, and it's had a really positive response. I'm honestly shocked that most of the puppet videos I've released this year have been very successful. Like, it gives me a lot of hope to do other projects like that and hopefully bring back Storyline soon enough, because the results I've been getting from just mainly puppet videos has been extremely well received. So, yay. How was your summer vacation? I guess it's fun. It's not like I have a summer vacation as an adult. I still go to work, but I did go on vacation a lot. I went to what's it called? Virginia? Yeah, I went to Virginia for a few days. I went to King's Dominion and Busch Gardens. That was back in May. And in June, I went to Orlando, went to Disney and Epic again. And at the end of July, I went to Chicago and went to Six Flags Great America for the first time. That part kind of sucked. I was kind of honestly over it. I left early, like really early, because I was just like, I mean, they had some good coasters. The Goliath was really good. I've ridden previous Goliaths in other parks. That one was very unique. That was a really good Goliath. I like that launch coaster that I think takes you to like 70 miles in an instant and just goes over your heads and back down. It's really short. I like that one. But honestly, that part just did not impress me as much, sadly. Especially compared to like King's Dominion and Busch Gardens, which I loved Busch Gardens. I was surprised. Busch Gardens is a beautiful park, and they had the Food and Wine Festival too, so I did that. Such a great park. I enjoyed that. So, you know, I did a lot this summer. I had actually had a really fun summer. So, I mean, granted, I didn't really have time off, but, you know, I did more traveling. You know, this has actually also been a year where I've traveled a lot. Yeah, great summer. What are your thoughts on Shrek? Shrek's okay. I'm not like the biggest Shrek fan. Obviously, I watched the movies growing up. For years, this is a crazy thing for me to say. The third movie was my favorite movie for the longest time. And to be fair, that was because I watched it a lot as a kid. And that was the first Shrek movie I went to see in theaters. So I had a little bit more of a connection to that one. I didn't know what good taste was. I would watch really crappy movies back to back because I didn't know any better. I don't know why I put myself through watching really bad movies. My opinion on Shrek the Third has changed now, because I finally rewatched it after all this time, and I'm like, oh no, it's not that good. It really is not. Except the funeral scene where the King Frog guy died, and they sing that song, "Living and dying now, now, living and dying." Love that part. But I'm not like the biggest Shrek fan. I do like Shrek the Fourth, though. What the hell is stilling? What? Stilling? What are you talking about? What does that mean? Puppet, have you ever watched the Wilkins coffee commercials? Oh, yeah, I love those. Have you heard of Persona 6? Persona 6. Wait, there's a Persona 6? I know there's like Persona 5, 4, and, you know, the other Personas. They're actually making a Persona 6? That's exciting. I haven't played any of the Personas. I watched the Persona 5 anime, though. That was pretty good. And I do own Persona 5 on the Switch. I just haven't gotten around to playing it. Eventually, I will. I know it's good. Oh, I also play Joker in Smash, so I guess I technically played Persona. No, I played a character in Smash. That's not Persona. I've heard of it, though. Didn't know they were making 6, though. Anyways, thank you, BonBon42, for the $9.99 donation. Congrats on 90K. Also, since Farkle has his own channel now, can he play Cookie Run Kingdom? Because he's a gamer guy. It's trendy, good. I don't know, maybe. You know, I'm probably going to have to get Farkle to put some more videos up on that channel, because apparently YouTube has changed the monetization rules and how to get into the partner program. Now, instead of 40,000 hours, 40,000 hours, no, that's actually insane. No, 40, no, I keep saying 40, 4,000 hours, you need 8,000 hours. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to get Farkle to do some more videos so we can get that channel monetized because we don't have much time. And 8,000 is a bit much. Now that Pomni is gone, will you buy a Gangle plush to abuse? Why do you guys just assume I'm going to get a replacement for Pomni? I'm done with torturing plushies. For now. Until, I find the next victim. No. Look, the thing with me and Pomni is done. The only reason I tortured a plushie to begin with is because it was Pomni. It's a complicated situation, but, I don't crave to do it. Well, I mean, maybe I do kind of because I did it for so long. Maybe because I don't know. I got so used to doing it to Pomni. Maybe I do like doing it. Maybe torturing plushies is something I strive for. I don't know. I don't think so. Or maybe I do crave for it. No. But I did kind of enjoy it. No, I did. No. I was forced to do it because that's what people wanted. It was for money monetization. No, nothing else. Right? Yeah, probably. Don't worry. I'm not going to buy any more plushies to mainly torture. There's just no reason for me. Besides, there's no other Glitch character that's attractive enough to me to do that. I mean, Kit from Gamerverse. Wait, you expect me to do that to her? She's like a 3 at best. I don't understand how anyone finds that character attractive. Knights of Guinevere. I don't want to do that to Guinevere. Guinevere's a robot. It's not as fun. And the girl from Gaslight District. No, that's like putting your dick in crazy. Hell no. Yeah, there's not gonna be anyone for a while. Dude, stop ignoring me. Not too bad. I'm gonna keep on ignoring you. Why do you look like Chef Pee-Pee? Why do you look like an idiot? Why do you look like you do? Huh? Couldn't your mother have made you look better? Why were you born this way? You could have been prettier, better looking, but instead you look the way you do. Why do you look the way you do? How dare you look that way? I'm disgusted by the way you look. Would you like someone telling you that? Asking you that, huh? Going to your face being like, why do you look the way you do? I bet you wouldn't. Bet you wouldn't like that at all. So don't say that to me. Don't. Hey, Papa, do you watch the Boondocks? Of course I love the Boondocks and watch them. I mean, I'm black. Of course I watch the Boondocks. I love the Boondocks. I actually have done a lot of YouTube shorts about the Boondocks because they have so many fun clippable clips that I can easily turn into puppified shorts. Also, great news. I have filmed 10 new YouTube shorts and they are all edited. So they'll be coming out in the next couple of weeks. I actually released one Friday. So yeah, that's good. I finally filmed some shorts after, I think, how long has it been since I've actually uploaded shorts? That's not just like clips from a YouTube video I uploaded. I think the last time I truly uploaded shorts was like in March. Yeah, that's a long time. But don't worry, I'm back. I have 10 shorts and they have been filmed and edited. So look forward to them. Should be fun. Hey, Papa, congrats on reaching 90K subs. Thank you so much. Doctor Who. Okay. Doctor Who. Is there anything else you want to put to that? Just Doctor Who? That's all you want to say? Cool. I like Doctor Who. But I haven't caught up with Doctor Who in a while. I haven't really watched the recent Doctor, that black guy. And well, I did watch a bit of the 13th Doctor, but then I just kind of dropped it. It was just losing my interest. Glad I did because I heard the show went to shit, so maybe it was for the best. But I love like David Tennant as like the Doctor, and I think my favorite is the 12th Doctor. I love him. Any opinions on Persona 5, the animation? It's good. I enjoyed it. I like the characters. I haven't seen it in a while, but it definitely makes me want to play the game. So eventually I'll get around to that. It's all right. Kind of forgettable. Just kind of forgot about it for like the longest time, but yeah, it's good. When will you get more storyline content? It's been 10 years. I mean, 2 years. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading today. I want to know more about the characters and plot lines. I know, I know. It's been a while. I'm trying to get that storyline pilot out, but before I can go forward with filming that again, I kind of have to get repaired because if you notice, old puppet has some damage. Once more, my chin has opened back up, and there's also another hole over near my mustache. So yeah, once more, I kind of have to get repaired. And good news on that, I might not have to get repaired anymore because a few days ago, well, I wouldn't say a few days ago, it's been like a month now, I finally found one. It took forever, it took years of being patient and searching for the right one, but I finally found a new and perfect identical model to me. Oh, this feels weird. Feels so weird. So wrong, morally wrong. But yes, I finally found an identical model. So I think next year is the year where I'm gonna retire this old battered puppet body because I've had so many problems. The holes just keep popping up. A new hole is probably about to come out. My eyes are cracked to oblivion. I hate to do it, but I my puppet is just so old, it's so beaten. I can't keep asking the person who usually fixes me up to always fix me up all the time. I don't even know how to sew. And I've been waiting patiently for a new model that looks identical. I've been just scouring eBay almost like every month, like trying to look at each puppet and making sure I find the right one. I found the right one. It cost me like $100, which, sucks, but I finally did it. And I think next year we are finally going to move on to a new model. It's sad. It really is. I don't really want to move on because I like this puppet. I'm a very, very used to using it. I mean, but the insides, I will tell you, is destroyed. So I am going to have to do some modifications just to make it work because I kind of have to. Like, if you want to know why I'm so expressive as I am, it's because my insides are completely destroyed. Like the lining inside the puppet is just gone. And that is how I'm able to just make these insanely wacky faces. So, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, it's so destroyed in here that I can like reach the nose. I can make I can make my nose look like this. This is fun. This is fun. Yeah, that's how destroyed the insides are. That's the only way I could be so expressive. So I'm gonna have to make some modifications. But yeah, finally found an identical model. Took forever, but next year we are finally properly going to move on from it, which sucks. New skin, indeed. My God, it's like looking at someone holding a lifeless versions of themselves. Yeah, and that was definitely weird. That was creepy. This definitely breaks beyond the fourth wall. I don't even know how I feel about just doing that right now, but yeah, it's coming. The eventual replacement is. I think it's time. I'm your biggest fan. Thank you so much. Wait, I was supposed to ignore you. You told me stop ignoring me. Oh, I completely forgot. I broke my promise. You know what? Thank you, but I'm as I said before, I am going to ignore you. What's your opinion on Oswald the Lucky Rabbit? Oh, oh, I'm excited for that. I'm actually probably going to react to it because it's only like 3 episodes. But if you don't know, there is an Oswald miniseries coming out in February, matter of fact, and where Oswald, it's going to be like a mixture of live action and 2D animation. So Oswald's going to be going through like classic Disney stuff. Like there was a sneak peek scene at D23 last week where they showed Oswald in Walt's old office. And I also heard they filmed at Disneyland. So this seems like it's going to be a fun, classical little series of Oswald going through I guess the history of the company. I don't really know what the premise of it is, but it does seem fun. It does seem like something I would react to, so I think I'll probably cover it. Since again, it's only 3 episodes. I'm very excited for Oswald. Oswald's finally getting the love he deserves. Thank you again for the congratulations on hitting 90K subscribers. It is honestly insane. What are your plans for the anniversary next month? Currently I don't really have too many plans for the anniversary because I'm about to go back to Orlando. I think September 13th. I know I just went to Orlando, but I always do this. I always go to Orlando in September because not many people go down there. It's cheaper, and I just want a week-long vacation, and that's just usually the place I go to. Plus, I have like a timeshare down there, so it also helps to get points. So yeah, that's also how I'm able to afford to go as much as I do. Um, yeah, I'll be gone the 13th till like I don't know, like the 20th, 21st, something. I'm not going to be gone for that long. It's just really going to be that week because I've been like 3 times this year already. So yeah, but anniversary stuff. I know the anniversary is coming up. That's the 8-year anniversary of Poppy Reviews stuff. Sadly, this year I don't really have any plans. I'll probably just do like a live stream or something. I wish I had something planned out. No, I mean, there is something I am working on, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it out on time. Plus, there needs to be certain conditions in order for that video to release. So, yeah, I don't think I can make it in time for the anniversary. It probably come out that month or the beginning of October, but there is a special I am working on that will release pretty soon. I think you guys are gonna love it, especially the people that love the storyline and people that love like lore and like world building of like Puppet City and all that stuff. I am working on something that's coming out pretty soon that will cover a lot of that stuff because I know people have been craving for like Puppet City lore and all that stuff. There was a big video about that special, and it's coming out. Don't worry, it actually will come out. I know a lot of things I say. I'm working on it. It'll come out. I know a lot of projects sometimes they'll see the light of day, but this year I've been way better at it. Maybe not getting the dates right, but promising a video is going to release, and it usually does release. Maybe not the day I say it will, but at the very least, the projects I have announced this year have come to fruition. I've done at least a better job at that. This special will come out. Yo, Puppet, I'm working on a SpongeBob animation. Wish me luck. Well, wish you luck. I guess that was awkward saying. Good luck. That's better. That's better. That's much better. Yeah, good luck with that. What time will you be? Ugh. What time will you be back? Around the 20th. I'll still upload videos. I'll probably release an SML video and other stuff. Thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 4? I'm hyped for that. Even though I've never played a well, that's not true. I played a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 and then I never picked the game back up again. But I'm excited for it. But even more excited for the Kingdom Hearts animated series. Did you guys hear about that? They're making a Kingdom Hearts anime. Like holy shit! Like we have been wanting that for years. I mean, this is crazy because again, I've never played the games, but I keep up with the lore to a certain extent because it's kind of confusing. But like, that's exciting. I am hyped for a Kingdom Hearts anime. Have you played Five Nights at Treasure Island? No, I have not. Thoughts on D23? D23. Okay. Honestly, I kind of wanted to do a live stream last week during the theme park panel. I wanted to kind of live stream it and show you guys my reactions to all the theme park stuff. But technically, this is not a theme park channel, so I mean, that wouldn't have made so much sense. Plus, I kind of watched it with a bunch of other people, so yeah, that didn't end up happening. There wasn't anything too crazy, like movie wise. I'll just talk about the movies right quick. The X-Men cast, it's good. It's good. What else was a big thing? Oswald was announced. Well, Oswald wasn't announced there. They just showed bits of Oswald. Lilo and Stitch 2 is introducing Angel. That's cool. I wonder how that's gonna work because like I know who Angel is because I used to watch the Lilo and Stitch series growing up. That was my jam when I was a child. And Angel was introduced there. I know she's really popular, like Disney park wise, because like when you go to the Disney parks, there's like a Stitch section, and there's always Angel merchandise, and there's always an Angel meet and greet. Heck, there's an Angel meet and greet at the Halloween event right now. So I'm actually kind of surprised. I wonder how that's going to work out because she was like an experiment made by Jumba. And as we all know, in the live action, Jumba's the bad guy, and they locked him up. Even though he's Juana family. Jumba's family, but no, apparently the live action version is like, nah, screw Jumba. Nah, no, fuck him. He ain't family anymore. Now screw him. Now, let's put him in a jail cell. Now, no one needs Uncle Jumba. That's why I hate that movie. How dare they do that to Jumba? Also, Jumba sounded horrible. Who'd they get the voice act Jumba? It sounds nothing like him. I hate that he sounds like that. But yeah, no, I wonder how Angel's going to work because she's an experiment from Jumba, and Jumba's in jail. I mean, they did kind of tease that Jumba has made other experiments, but I do wonder how that's going to play out. I actually kind of want to see it. I didn't like Lilo and Stitch, but we'll see. Are you interested in reacting to any more death battles? Maybe. Weirdly enough, Death Battle doesn't really make me that much money. Again, I know it shouldn't be all about money, but like viewership wise, it just depends on the fight. And I never know which fight is going to get me the viewership that, is appropriate for me to like commit time to doing death battles. Because the last few death battles I've reacted to just have not performed that well at all. If it made like a decent amount of money, then I probably would have continued on with it despite the viewership. But it was just lacking. Like I want to do more, and I probably will still do more in the future. It's just no one watched the videos. It's the same thing that happened with Squid Game. Okay, the Squid Game, not Squid Game, sorry. No, Skibidi Toilet. That's the reason I stopped doing Skibidi Toilet because the viewership just kind of died and I barely made any money. Also, every single time I did a Skibidi Toilet reaction, I lost 10 subscribers. People hated me doing Skibidi Toilet. I can't explain it. I've never had a reaction like that. And we're 10 people almost per video would unsubscribe just because I just had the idea, the audacity to watch Skibidi Toilet, which I kind of enjoyed, despite how stupid and brain rotting it is. I kind of enjoyed because it was just like this whole big overarching war between whatever. I stopped doing that because like people clearly didn't want me to do it. So yeah. Is Mickey going to be an anti-hero crime lord? I've been wondering that since the backroom video. No, he's not going to be an anti-hero. That's for sure. Don't take anything that happens in like the Mickey parody videos seriously. Those are not canon. Nothing that happens in the Mickey parody videos are canon. Also, this is a good time to announce this because I've done 2 of these and they've been very successful. I'm happy to finally announce that I'm going forward with making a Mickey series. Well, it's not like an overarching story Mickey series. Don't get the wrong idea. This is just a new like slate of videos, like like reacting to SML or SMG4. This is just a new slate of videos now coming out. Because this year I released Mickey's Crash Out and Mickey in the Backrooms, and those both performed fantastically. So now I am going to move forward with doing more recreations of movies, scenes, and TV show scenes that are extremely popular that make sense with the Mickey Mouse character. Because I've done 2 of them. Like, the 2 I've done have performed, again, fantastically. People clearly want it, and I'm going to do more of them. And I actually have plans for another one. The next Mickey recreation scene is going to be Obsession. I actually don't know exactly what scenes I'm doing from Obsession. I either want to do the date scene where she's like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. I thought we were having a nice date. I thought we were having a nice date. That scene. Or maybe the bedroom scene. I'm either going to do those 2. Actually, I might do just both of them. I might do both of them. I really like the bedroom scene as well. So, and instead of doing Mickey, I'm actually probably gonna do Minnie. I think it would make way more sense with Minnie, and Mickey's bare and just freaked out.
Why don't you love me, Mickey? Huh? Go back to sleep, Mickey. Go back to sleep. I just like to watch you sleep.
So yeah, Obsession is next with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Should be fun. Should be fun. So, but also those aren't canon. I'm just gonna let you know those Mickey videos are not canon. They're just made because it's fun and also people really like them. So I finally found, as you could say, the next best thing. Will you be buying the new Gravity Falls art book? Oh hell yeah! I'm hyped for that. I already pre-ordered it. So, well, that's a lie. I'm lying to you. Sorry. I have to pre-order it. Definitely gonna get that. I'm excited for it. I actually bought the book of Bill, so like yeah, I'm buying it. Also, I'm sorry I forgot about you. Thank you, the Dark Lord 2836 free $5 currency donation. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you so much. I have a video request. TDL short Journey to the Center of Wildcat. What? Journey to the Center of a Wildcat. That that's quite the request, all right. Wow. First off, I would need to find a reason for me to journey into the center of a wildcat. Also, what does TDL stand for? That's not my logo. I don't even know what that stands for. I would also need a reason for me to put that in the title. Also, I would need to find a bobcat. Huh. I'll keep that in mind. That's an idea, all right. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Do you have a VR? I do not have a VR, and I probably won't. I'm just not really that interested in VR. Is V calling you on the phone? No, guys, no one is calling me on the phone. No one at all. It's just spammers, guys. It's just spammers that love to spam and scam. It's no one important. It's no one. I don't know why you guys think someone important is trying to call me. It's no one. No one. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about. Do you like Skibidi Toilet? I mean, the idea of Skibidi Toilet. No, I don't. I don't like the idea of it, but I kind of enjoyed the shorts because it was like way more than just like brain rot. It was an actual story. It was fight scenes and stuff. It was kind of cool, but I don't like the idea of it. But I don't know. Like I have a love hate relationship with it. I don't like exactly hate it, but I don't like the brain rot it's resulting in. Do you like pizza? Oh, oh hell yeah! I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. It's my favorite thing to eat. I love pizza. Hell yeah! In season 3, who will have the worst mental health increase? Hmm, that is a hard thing to say. Um, hmm. I will say it might be Puppet. Puppet might have. Oof. No, I'm probably not going to get into any detail because that would spoil things. But all I'll say is Puppet might get worse. Anyways, thank you, Dark Lord, for another currency I don't know of $2, I think. I meant it as a video reaction request. Oh, as a video reaction request. Oh, I thought you, I thought you wanted me to like film that, and I was so confused. I'm like, what? Would I even make that? Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't really take requests unless it's through Patreon. I mean, I hate to say that, especially since you like donated, but like, I really don't take requests unless it's like a Patreon request, which I have a lot to get to. Like, I'm very behind on Patreon requests, which I hope I'll get to. Thank you, some random dude, for the again mysterious credit, $2. Whatever that is. Anyways, when are you gonna catch up with SML? You are way behind, by the way. Oh, I know. I know. I know. I know. I know I'm behind. I'm never gonna catch up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be frank. I'm never gonna catch up. All right, that's too much SML. It's too much at this point. I am never gonna be able to catch up. I'm gonna do my best, but don't realistically ever assume I'm gonna be able to catch up at this point. I've given up with the idea of catching up. I am now at the point where I'm just gonna pick and choose SML videos that people are telling me that are good, and that's it. At this point, I'm just gonna watch the videos that people request of me. Either they'll tell me to watch one of the best SML videos, or they'll tell me to watch one of the baddest SML videos, and that's what I'll do. Because it's also fun to watch like a truly terrible SML video. Because I love just putting on a performance and just feeling like I'm being tortured. Those are fun. Those are fun. I do miss that. I haven't really watched any truly bad SML video this year because, well, I didn't really want to, and I didn't have the time to really deal with that. But yeah. I hope you don't get another crash out with realizing the time you missed 104 SML videos. I love that you reminded me of that because, I have way more than that. I've lost count because I used to put every SML video I've missed into a playlist, and I just kind of stopped because I'm like, it's kind of hopeless. I'm not going to be able to catch up. But, I have more than that now. I love that you brought that up, But it's fine now because, I'm not even going to try. It's just best not to think about it for my mental health. It's also best not to think I've reacted to over 600 SML videos. That's for the best. It's for the best because that means I voiced in my life, and I don't want to think about that. So it's best not to think. It's best not to think. Oh, it's British pounds. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Sorry, I'm not up to date with my currency. New Simpson movie. Oh yeah, I am hyped for that. Congrats on the millions of subscribers. Oh, well, I didn't hit a million yet. We can only dream, right? Yeah, thank you. Come on, we want to know who's on that phone call. Buddy, no one's calling me. It's just scammers. No one mysterious or intimidating or anything like that. You think I'd be scared of someone randomly calling me? You guys are worrying over nothing and focusing on the wrong thing. Because it's the wrong thing to think about. You don't need to think about it. I'm not thinking about it. You don't need to question it either. Because everything's fine. Everything's fine. But which is your favorite cartoon or anime? I don't know what my favorite cartoon is. Maybe Gravity Falls or something like that. My favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter. Love Hunter x Hunter. There's never been an anime to really, make me feel like I feel with Hunter x Hunter. Love that show. When the Pepe parody puppet going to be a part of the main group? Oh, huh. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I have the puppet. I forgot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I completely forgot I was gonna introduce a character like that. There's things I need to do before I could introduce a character like that. First off, I need to make like modifications to the puppet. It's kind of designed in a way where I'm not comfortable with it. So there's gonna need to be some design modifications to it. Some people need to sew it up to a point. One day they'll be introduced. Don't know when, but one day. Dr. Doom is behind the other end of that call. Dr. Doom. Oh, I wish it was Dr. Doom. Wish it was. But it's just scammers, guys. It's just scammers. Just scammers. Can you sing boom clap sound of my heart? I don't know what the hell that is. Puppet, there's a bat right behind there. What? There's a bat right there. What? It's funny that I've really thought for that's funny. Not funny. Do you have a PS5 or an Xbox? I have both. I have an Xbox One and I have a PS5. I haven't like set up the PS5 though. I've actually had like PS5 for almost a year now, and I've done nothing with it. I mean, there's games I want to play. You know, I bought them. I got like Ratchet and Clank. I got the Spider-Man games. God of War, some tower defense troll game. There's some stuff I want to play, but I don't know. I just haven't had motivation to really do it. Also, the time. I haven't really had the time. You know, I should probably get into this. I want to tell you about the plans going forward for the rest of the year because we have a lot to do, especially in October. October, November, and December is what I'm going to consider hell. I'm not looking for. I mean, I am excited for what's coming out, but it's going to be a lot of work. Lot of work. So, in October, we are mainly going to be focusing on three things: SML, Hell of a Boss, and the new Avatar series. And that's mainly what we're going to be focusing on because Has-Been returns. We're getting the new Avatar series. And, SML is obviously something I'm going to keep up with. So, October through December, I don't know how these shows are going to release, but I'm mainly going to prioritize reacting to those three things through those 3 months. And they're going to take forever to edit. I will tell you, Hell of a Boss, I got to do a bunch of different versions of it so I can release on Patreon and unedited. Like, the reason Has-Been has taken so long to release is because, like, there's so much I have to do to that in order for it to release on YouTube, or copyright is just going to take it over. And I'm probably going to have to do the same thing with Hell of a Boss because now it's on Prime. So I can't just plainly not edit it, and just release it like a normal video. No, because they have the Prime deal, I have to do more work because it's Prime Video thing. So, yay, that's great. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of work, which sucks because that means I'm also probably not going to be able to do too many puppet videos within those 3 months. I'll probably still be able to get the Mickey Obsession video out in October and probably the storyline pilot, but that's really it. I think the only thing I might be able to get out is maybe Shucks 3 in November or December. Honestly, Shucks 3 might be pushed back till next year, depending on how these shows release. Because if these shows have like a crazy release strategy where 2 episodes come out at once, or they just do a weekly release, or all of them come out at once, then I'm going to be busy. I am going to be busy, all hands on deck. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? I do. I do have a Nintendo Switch. So yeah, October is going to be hectic. I'm still going to try to get some puppet videos out. Again, Mickey Obsession, it's going to come out. Storyline pilot. Hopefully Shucks 3 at the end of the year. To be honest with you, I'm still in like the development phase of Shucks 3. I need to figure out which song I'm going to use. I'm still deciding what song I'm going to use because, that's the most important thing. Figuring out the song for Shucks because, everything goes to the lyrics and everything goes to the beat of the song. So I need to figure out which one I'm doing. I'm probably just going to end up using Maxed Out, maybe, or I'm going to do a combination of different songs from Shucks. Like maybe I'll use 3 different songs and piece it together into the video. I'm not too sure. So yeah, I'm still kind of like figuring that out, but it's coming at some point. I thought we were getting 20 Shuck adaptations. No, I was just kind of losing my mind over getting 90,000. I think that's a bit excessive. At best, we might get 4 Shucks, maybe 5 in the future. I really just want to do the 3. It's a trilogy. Like that story is a trilogy. It was designed to be, well, I mean, initially wasn't designed to be a trilogy, but once the second one was, coming out, like I designed each video to be a part of a trilogy. That's mainly what I do. I could just do like spin-off Shucks because people do like them, but For now, I'm just doing the three. Thoughts on Incredibles 3 and Coco 2? It's crazy that for Incredibles 3, they're not aging up the kids even a bit. I feel like they probably should age them up, but it's fine. I like the fact that it is focusing on the kids, and the villain of the movie is an ex-superhero. I think that's a good plot line to have for Incredibles 3. I'm hyped for that. Coco 2 does not need to exist. It really doesn't. And I know I'm sounding like a guy. I know this is a crazy claim for me to say, especially since I'm always like defending the Toy Story movies coming out. That's a little different. You can kind of keep going with Toy Story. But Coco's story ended. Like, where do you even go from there? Well, apparently you go to what was that guy's name? Shit. What was the villain in Coco's name? How am I forgetting? Ella de Cruz. Oh yeah. You go to Mr. Cruz getting revenge on little Miguel. Well, actually, not little Miguel. Sorry, he grew up. Apparently, Miguel can grow up, but not the Incredibles kids, which I find hilarious. No, we can't age up the Incredibles. No, that's bad. But Miguel from Coco, yeah, no, give that boy a haircut. No, he can grow up. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. The Incredibles kids, no, that's off limits. You can't do that. But the Coco kid, that's fine. That's fine. But I cannot believe the premise for Coco 2 is that LaCruz just wants revenge on the guy. Like, really? That's the plot? That LaCruz like this name, it's killing me. Ernesto de la Cruz. I feel like I'm butchering that. His name is hard to say. Actually, I don't think I've ever said his name out loud. That's why I'm struggling here. Ernesto. Whatever. He's gonna get revenge on little Miguel. You know, honestly, I'm kind of struggling right now not calling him Coco. I want to call Miguel Coco so badly because it just feels like I should be calling him that. It's just like the Legend of Zelda. Oh no, my Xbox is gonna go off. I'm gonna need to. There we go. But I mean, I'm looking forward to it because I like the first Coco. But yeah, you excited for Avengers Doomsday? Yeah, it looks fun. It looks fun. I got my tickets already. It'll be fun. What's your opinion on the fandoms uniting against Space Princess? Oh, yeah, I saw that on TikTok like a few days ago. I find it hilarious. I love the memes about that. If you don't know, like, apparently there's this movie called like Lesbian Space Princess, and apparently there are memes going around of every single fandom teaming up against this one movie. I find that hilarious. I mean, I don't even know what the movie's about. Well, I think the name tells you what the movie's about. I've seen a clip of it, and the animation looks awful, and it looks kind of cringe. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I just find the meme really funny. I find it hilarious. I kind of feel bad a bit, but the memes are funny. Also, Frozen 3. Have you guys seen the clip of Frozen 3? They're doing it, guys. They're bringing back Beta Elsa. Like the original idea for Elsa. They are bringing her back, and they are making her a villain. Not like Elsa. Like, she's a separate character, but they are bringing the concept that they had originally for Elsa being the Snow Queen and making it into a villain. Her design looks sick. She has like all these like butterfly frozen shards as like her like what's it called, cape. Oh, it is sick. I'm excited for that. I am hyped. Also, apparently Olaf is getting a girlfriend. Yeah, honestly, you know what I think's gonna happen with the Olaf girlfriend thing? I think the other evil Snow Queen is gonna make Olaf's girlfriend, and she's gonna be like a spy to spy on Elsa and all that. And near the end of the movie, she's gonna betray Olaf and everyone, and then to stop the villain, she's gonna kill herself or something. I don't know. I don't know. But that's what I think. That's exciting. Honestly, I'm excited for Frozen 3. I've always liked the first Frozen. I don't like the second Frozen, though. Honestly, Frozen 2 kind of sucks. Every time I watch that movie, it gets worse and worse. But Frozen 3, that looks hype. They're giving us an actual villain. We're getting an actual Disney villain. You know how rare that is for us to get an actual Disney villain? That is rare. We hardly get Disney villains. The last one we got was like King Magnifico, which I like King Magnifico. It's just a shame that his movie wasn't that good. And his song kind of sucked. But this is a true villain, a true Disney villain. And I love it. I'm excited. Have you watched Yu Yu Hakusho? The same guy made Hunter x Hunter? No, I've not watched Yu Yu Hakusho. It's just a little too old for me. Like, I won't watch anime if it's like really old looking. Yeah, sorry. It better not be another villain who's misunderstood. I would hate that. I want her to be a true evil villain. I don't want any more misunderstood garbage. I don't want that. I want a true evil villain. I hope that is what she is, because she looks sick. Any thoughts on Zootopia 3? I'm hyped for it. I really like Zootopia 2. Honestly, I enjoyed Zootopia 2 more than the first Zootopia. So I'm looking forward to it. You're introducing birds. Should be fun. Now I'm wondering where Inside Out 3 is. When are we gonna get that? I want Inside Out 3. That should have been announced. I wonder what's taking them so long. I mean they're working on Monsters Inc. 3, so I guess it's gonna be a while till that. Boo. Why you sideline Muriel so much? I don't know. It's hard to write for Muriel, but I will say, like, Muriel has shown up a lot more than she used to. Like, I've put her into more stories than I used to. Like, she's a part of this new arc. Like, she's actually gonna have like a significant scene in the next few art skits. So Muriel does have a role now. She's kind of like the mom of the group now, kind of. She still is, fun, but I would say she's like more of like a caring mother figure somewhat. That's kind of what I've put her position as a role in it. She'll probably change from that because I'm not really happy with that idea. I liked Muriel being this like lusty girl. I'll probably change her back to some degree, but also still kind of have her in that role. I don't know. Like, I'm still like adjusting to like how she interacts with the characters after her change. But I do think we're finding a good place for her. Why does Derek look like Brooklyn Tea Guy? Why do you look like you were abandoned by your parents and never loved? Again, do you want someone saying that to you? I don't talk about my friends like that. I think we look perfectly normal. I don't think we look like anyone. I think they look like us. So shut up. Anyways, what was I on? Are you going to do plans for a 100,000K special? Oh, yes, I actually do have an idea for a 100,000K special dealing with the silver play button, which I will get one day. Man. Still, it's still processing in my mind that I have 90K followers. It's still still not calculating. Anyways, thank you, Benny Plays, for the $5 donation. Hey, Puppet, congrats on 90K. Thank you so much. You deserve it. Your videos, they got me through some tough times, so thank you for that. Here's to 90K more. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for also just being here in general. I never thought I would get as far as to 90K. I didn't even think I would get to 100K. Kind of thought the channel would crash and burn. Because I did make a YouTube channel when I was a child, for fun. I did video game gameplay videos. And I also did do puppet videos. I enjoyed making the puppet videos, but no one watched them. Also, they are really poorly produced. I was filming my gameplay on a TV, and I never put tags into the video, so obviously no one was able to find them ever. So, honestly, I didn't know what would happen with this whole YouTube thing. This channel wasn't even meant to be a reaction channel. It was supposed to be me reviewing movies and unboxing DVDs and stuff. Eventually, it just transformed into a reaction channel because that's what everyone watched. Originally, I reacted to Miraculous Ladybug, season 3 specifically. And that's kind of where I got my first 1,000 from, because people liked my reactions to Miraculous Ladybug. And it's kind of sad that I kind of stopped watching that. I mean, I do have the reactions still in my storage and ready to be edited, which honestly, you know what? Actually, I'm going to be editing those in September, because I'm going to need all the storage I can get when it comes to like Hell of a Boss and like Avatar coming out. So I'm going to be getting those done in September. But yeah, I started off with Miraculous Ladybug. That got me to my first 1,000. And then, because everyone kept calling me Chef PP, I decided to go ahead and react to SML. And it did very well. Very, very well starting off. So I kept doing that, and I did more reactions. I started doing SMG4, and, from there on, I just became a reaction channel. I kind of stopped doing the movie review thing and just did reactions, because that's what people wanted. And now I'm at 90K subscribers. I've come so far, evolved so much. Now I'm doing like puppet parodies now, doing puppet videos. And so, I mean, I always did puppet videos, but now that's a little more of a focus. And I don't have to upload every day. I can upload some days, and it'd be all right. Yeah, lot has changed. Lot has happened. It's been 8 years, which is crazy to say. I'm around for 8 years. And soon I'll be at 100,000 subscribers next year. I don't know what to say, but thank you. I wouldn't be in the position I am today without all of you guys watching. And it's also crazy. I've never gone into any controversies, because I say a lot of bad things, like really bad things, but no one ever like calls me out on it. Because I think most people do understand that I'm just joking most of the time, and I'm a little puppet guy, and no one should really take me seriously. But I've said some unhinged things, but then no rant videos really. I mean, there are things to criticize about me, but no real rant videos. No videos about why I hate this guy. Poor Logan, he gets those all the time. It's nice. I've honestly been blessed. That's all I can say. And that's, again, thanks to all of you. Well, I don't know how to transition from this. Let's read some super chats, because I got a bunch of them while doing that little monologue. Thank you, Billy the Entertainment Guy, for the $5 donation. Puppet, will you ever react to the Oswald Lucky Rabbit series? I will actually react to it, because it's only 3 episodes, and that's, not much for me to deal with. Also, it's about Oswald going through a bunch of Disney history, and I am a sucker for that. So it is right up my alley. I will most definitely be watching the Oswald series. Thank you, Biddy Plays, again for a $2 donation. Holding on the duct tape, indie prayer. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that's a good thing. Thank you. Thank you, Joshua. I'm just gonna say Joshua. I don't know how to say that other part. Thank you so much for the $4.99 donation. Have you seen Obsession? Michael and Spider-Man Brand New Day. I've been watching you since the Owl House days. Oh, I see. Thank you so much. Yes, actually, I have seen all of those. I've seen all those in theaters. I've seen Obsession in theaters. I saw Michael in theaters. I saw Spider-Man in theaters. I love all those movies. Spider-Man and Obsession are my 2 favorite movies of the year. Obsession is my favorite movie of the year. I am obsessed with Obsession. And it's crazy for me to even see that movie in theaters, because I normally don't see horror films in theaters. I watch horror films now. Like, I'm not that scared to do so. Because eventually I'll watch the Backroom movie at some point whenever I get it on like 4K. But I don't normally see it in theaters, because, theaters are going to make jump scares like loud as all heck. But I was like, but everyone kept talking about Obsession, and Obsession was a movie I wanted to see ever since I saw the teaser trailer. So I wanted to see it, and everyone was like, it's so good. You gotta see it. That I went ahead and wanted to see it. I got one of my friends, and I went to go see it with them. We had a blast. I know people are scared of Obsession, but to be honest with you, I honestly wasn't even really that scared of Obsession. It's not really that scary at all. I was more laughing than anything else. Like I was laughing a lot more. And I love thinking about Obsession. Like, it is a really thought-provoking movie. It's so well directed. It's funny. Okay, well, a lot of it's unintentionally funny. But I think it also helped that I had a friend with there, and we just cracked jokes the entire time. Like, basically what I do during reactions, I was doing while watching the movie. And you know, it's funny. Like, I try not to talk in a theater at all, but like apparently the people next to us could hear us, and when we ended when the movie ended and we were leaving the theater, they're like, "Thanks for the wonderful commentary." I feel bad for that, but whatever. Obsession's great. I like Michael too. It's actually the first musician biopic I've ever wanted to see because it's Michael Jackson. How can I not go see a Michael Jackson biopic? Like, I had to go see that. Oh, you know it's also cool? I went to the Michael house, like Michael's childhood home. Not the Michaels. Wait, Michael Jack. No, the Jackson house. Sorry, I don't know why I'm calling it the Michael house. No, I went to the Jackson house when I went to Chicago, back in July. So that was a fun full circle kind of thing. Yeah, Michael's good. I enjoyed Michael. He kind of dropped out of my top 10, but it's good. It's Spider-Man Brand New Day. That might be the best Spider-Man movie. That's not Spider-Verse. I loved Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's a 2 hour and 30-minute movie. And it was so good that I wanted to keep it going. Like, the action was so good. I loved the villain, the cameo. Like, there was a ton of cameos in that movie. And they were really well done. Story's great. Really, I really enjoyed Spider-Man Brand New Day. So good. Anyways, thank you, Billy the Entertainment Guy, again for a $2 donation. Whatever happened to Farkle Talks? We're gonna pick back up with Farkle Talks. You know, at some point. I don't know when, but we will pick back up with Farkle Talks eventually. Because I need to, because like again, the YouTube monetization policy is going to change, so I definitely need to get the amount of hours needed before the changes imply. Thank you so much, Tyler, for the dollar donation. What are your thoughts on the YouTube new rules for viewership? Oh, I think it's dumb. I don't know why they're changing it. I think it's a really dumb decision. I don't think they should do it. I don't know why they're thinking of doing it. It's fine for shorts. Honestly, I'm okay with them doing it for shorts. But for long form video, no, it's a dumb thing. I don't know why. I feel like it benefits clickbaiters more than anything. I thought we were trying to get rid of that. I don't know. Will we ever know about Puppet Mother? You mean my mother? I don't want to talk about my mother. So, how about no? All right, let's read some more chats. Are you going to react to all the SML videos that you missed? No. I'm only going to react to videos that people tell me are good or videos that pique my interest. And also, I need to announce this. Start the next SML reaction. We're moving to a brand new format. So from now on, most of the time, every SML reaction will contain 3 videos. So I will react to 3 SML videos per a single reaction video. So kind of like a reaction binge. So yeah, 3 SML reactions per video. I have made this decision just based on like the monetization that I've been getting for video. Plus, I've only really been doing 1 SML video a week, so it's not like it's going to really change anything. But it also gives me the chance to watch older SML videos that normally wouldn't do well within the algorithm and you guys would normally watch. So I'm always going to like combine like one of the newest SML videos with an older SML video. So like, like you guys will probably, if you are interested, will watch it. I think it's honestly for the best because I do want to watch some older videos, but I know if I watch a newer video, it'll get more viewership and it would also make me more money. So in this way, everyone wins because if there's like an older video you guys want me to watch, it'll be easier to do so. Yeah, you did a skit on that. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, that skit was like to introduce the idea into the world and prepare you guys for that. We're not going to start that next week. I don't think there's going to be any SML reactions this week. This week's videos is mainly going to be another episode of Among Us, if I feel like filming tomorrow, and Has Been Hotel, episode 7. I do need to really get to the editing on that one. I don't know when that's going to upload to Patreon, but it'll be up there at some point. I'm hoping to get episode 7 out this week, because I need to finish Has Been before October, because October, again, is going to be hectic. So, look forward to all that. I don't really think I'm going to need to upload too much this week, especially with how well Jeffy's birthday is doing. So, that's just going to carry the week. Did you ever get recognized in the Obsession Theater? No, guys, I'm not that popular. No one's going to recognize my voice. Oh, maybe some crazy lunatic that watches me all the time would recognize my voice, but no one recognized my voice. What is your favorite IShowSpeed video? I don't know. I don't really watch IShowSpeed. But one of my favorite moments from IShowSpeed is the fireworks incident where he lit fireworks in his room. That's probably still my favorite moment from that guy. I do watch whenever he goes to like Disney World or like Disneyland or something. And I also watched, the stream where he collabed with SNL. That was fun. But other than that, I don't really watch IShowSpeed. I watch clips of him though. And I do like IShowSpeed, but I don't really watch any streamers, to be honest with you. I don't sit down and watch streams. That's just not my thing. But I will watch clips. What was Sharon and Von Strucker's reaction to you abusing Pomni? Oh, I bet they were disturbed. Bet they were disturbed. I don't think they have any good reaction to that. Someone asked me about D23. I should go back to that. Let's get back to the discussion on D23. I want to talk about the parks, the theme parks, for just a little bit, a tad bit, because I do want to kind of fangirl out over it. They're fixing the Yeti. I mean, some of you might not understand what that is, but they are fixing the Mount Everest Yeti. As a theme park fan and someone that goes almost like every few months, that is big. I've been wanting that for years. That thing has never worked. All right, if you don't know, in Animal Kingdom, there is a roller coaster where you go into Mount Everest. And at the end of the ride, there is a Yeti that is supposed to claw at you as you go by. But that thing only worked for like maybe 6 months in the ride's operation system because it was so big and it was putting so much strain on the foundation that it was cracking it. So they had to turn it off. And instead, they just kind of put strobe lights on it, which people call Disco Yeti. So they are finally fixing the Yeti after almost 20 years. They are finally turning it back on. Because again, it only operated for maybe 6 years. That thing is only worked for maybe, not 6 years, sorry, no, 6 months. Like a few months. That thing was only on for only a few months. But they are finally fixing it. That is a big deal. I'm so happy about that. They're also finally refurbing Spaceship Earth. They announced to do that like a few years ago, but because of COVID, they kind of canceled doing that. I'm also happy they did because it sounds like they're going to put a bunch of Disney IP into Spaceship Earth. So that's good. That's good. They're going to basically keep it the same, but I'm assuming changing the ending because I know the ending is just a bunch of sheets and the little build your own future game, which is dumb. Also, Figment. They're bringing back Figment and the Dream Finder. That was probably the biggest announcement. That was the one thing I wanted. That makes me happy because Journey into Your Imagination sucks. And I have seen footage of the original version of that ride with the Dream Finder and Figment. That made me so happy. I am so hyped that we're finally getting the proper Figment ride that we deserve. Because if you've seen the original footage, you guys got to go back and watch. You got to watch the original footage of Journey into Your Imagination. It is a beautiful attraction. And they are finally bringing it back. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Disneyland fans, I know they're happy about the new Tomorrowland. They've been wanting that for years. Also, Paris' Space Mountain is finally going back to its original version, which that's also great. Heard that one's really good. I saw a Defunctland video about it. It looked fantastic. It's been Hyperspace Mountain for years. And Monsters Inc. is opening up next year. Well, not the coaster though. That sucks. The door coaster is opening up probably in 2028. Man, you should have saw me when I was watching it with my friend. That we were like screaming when they said 2027. But then I came to the realization, oh wait a minute. They're not going to open the door coaster, are they? They're just going to open up the Muppet 3D replacement in the shops. But hey, I mean, at least we get Harryhausen's. Like that's exciting. Like I'm really hyped for Harryhausen's. I like sushi, so yay. But that door coaster, man, that's like one of the one things I've been wanting from a Disney attraction. Getting the door vault. Being able to ride in the door area in Monsters Inc. That is going to be a hype. I'm excited for Monsters Inc. Land. Hollywood Studios can eat it. Hollywood Studios is my favorite park. What other thing? Villains Land. Villains Land. I'm excited for Villains Land, man. They announced the Maleficent coaster, and the dark ride is a magic mirror thing where you go through the magic mirror and you see the fates of different villains. It's going to be sick. And I love the backstory for the land where it's like somebody wished upon a wishing well, and it was a bad, evil wish. And so it corrupted the land and twisted it, creating the world of villains. Well, I wouldn't say the world of villains. Villains gathered to its dark energy and created layers there. Oh, it's such a good backstory. And Piston Peak looks amazing. Honestly, screw the Rivers of America. I'm glad they shut it down. That sounds so mean. I'm not that mad. I know a lot of people are upset that the Rivers of America got torn down, but I'm like, it's just a river, guys, that no one really went on or ever visited Tom Sawyer Island. Honestly, I didn't even know Tom Sawyer Island existed till like a few years ago. That's how little people cared. No one ever talked about that place to the point where I didn't even know it existed. So, yeah, no, I'm fine with it. I'm honestly fine with Cars being in it. It looks fantastic. And I still can't believe people are hating on it. It looks so well themed. We're getting giant mountains, a national park. It looks fantastic. I don't know why people care so much. But, yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. Can we get a skit based on Coyote versus Acme? That'd be hard. I don't even know what I'd do for a Coyote versus Acme skit. I kind of did a Looney Tunes skit for like the trailer reaction where a piano fell on me. Still hurts, by the way, but I can't really think of anything I could do for Coyote versus Acme. Hope you guys got your tickets because Coyote versus Acme comes out this weekend. I got my ticket. I'm going to see it opening night. Are you? Guys, I mean, I hope you got your ticket. I hope you're seeing it opening weekend because, you know, we fought for this movie to release. We need to prove to Warner Brothers that they were wrong for canning it. They need to prove how stupid they were. So we need to make this movie a success. I hope to God y'all bought your tickets. Please tell me y'all bought your tickets for Coyote versus Acme. Nope, I got no money. We'll find some money. Go through your couch, scrummage some change up. We all need to go see Coyote versus Acme this weekend. We need to prove that they were wrong. That this movie deserved to be seen. All right? Like we need to see it. We need to support it. I went to go see The Day the Earth Blew Up, opening night. That did not perform that well. I kind of assumed that, but Coyote versus Acme, guys, we need it to be a success. So please get everyone you know, take them to Coyote versus Acme. We need to see it. Have you heard of Welcome Home? No, I don't think I have. Who's the most pitiful character in your universe? Pitiful. Pitiful. It's a hard one. I wouldn't say a lot of my characters are pitiful. I didn't write I barely wrote any of them to be pitiful. A lot of them are arrogant. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I have really any pitiful characters in my universe. Because I haven't really had any need to really write one that is one. Did you watch Ice Cream Man? No, that one seemed lame. Also, I heard AI was used in that movie, so I kind of boycotted it. Shots on Chain Smoker Cat. Oh, Chain Smoker Cat. Boy, that's an experience. If I could have filmed my reaction to that show, I would have. My first episode, because going into it, I had not watched any promotional material. All I knew was that it was about a cat that smokes. I saw the poster, and that's it. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. So I watched the first episode, and what do I see? I see the main character taking a shit on the toilet, and we see the shit coming out into the toilet. And I see her doing the most disgusting things imaginable. I don't think I've ever been so disgusted by an anime in my life. It was an experience, my God. And chain smoker is an understatement. She is beyond that. She needs help. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh yeah, no, that show. Um, I don't know how I feel about it. I will say I have kept up with it, and it actually does get better. Weirdly, it actually gets better. That first episode's very, like, I can handle it. Like, I'm not like, I am disgusted by it, but it's not like something I'm like, oh, so disgusting. I can't watch this filth. I'm not like that. That's a dumb thing to do. I can remove my morals when I watch anything. Because, if I have morals watching a show or a movie, then how am I supposed to enjoy it? You got to remove your morals and your worldview if you want to just, enjoy fiction. I mean, you think I can enjoy John Wick killing a bunch of people if I had morals about killing, which I do? No. Watching any sort of media, you got to remove your worldview and your morals, or you're just not going to enjoy anything. Because if you just keep projecting your worldview and your morals onto things, you're never going to enjoy anything. You're going to think everything is bastardized or just bad because you think it is. But if you can get past that, you can enjoy a lot more in life. So yeah, I still watch Chainsmoker Cat. It actually gets better. And I actually really like the world building in Chainsmoker Cat. It's very subtle. The world building in Chainsmoker Cat's very subtle, but I actually really kind of like it because, like, slowly but surely, you see that the world treats beast folk very differently, and the world is very prejudiced against them and doesn't give them much opportunity to actually live a successful life. Like, it's very subtle, but I actually really like it. So I kept up with it. I don't know if I recommend it to all of you, but I was born August 19th, 2001. Oh, well, happy birthday. It was just a few days ago, huh? Puppet, you missed SML video Cody's gift. Buddy, I've missed a lot of SML videos. I don't know if you kept up with me, but I've missed a lot of SML videos. Puppet, what YouTuber would you want to react to the most on your channel? Also, congratulations on 9K subs. I don't know. Like, if I really wanted to react to a YouTuber, I would have done so by now. Well, maybe not if, those videos wouldn't do well. I don't know. There is a channel I do kind of want to react to. I kind of want to react to those animations versus Minecraft videos or those animation versus animator thing. I don't know what they're called exactly, but I kind of want to do the animator versus Minecraft animation Minecraft thing, whatever that thing is called. I kind of want to react to that. I don't know if I will or not, but maybe I'll get around to it at some point. Puppet thoughts on Ultron. I love Ultron. He's one of my favorite Marvel villains. I'm excited that he's coming back in Vision Quest. I'm really hyped for Vision Quest. Looks good. Looks very good. Also, they made Ultron human so they could save on the budget. Will Farkle and the Pepe parody puppet have beef? Probably. I will say, like, if I ever do introduce him, like, they will start off as probably enemies. Puppet, will you film outside for your 100,000 subscriber special? I mean, actual outside, not green screen. No, no, probably not. Why? I don't think I want to film outside. Why would I want to film outside? It's hot outside. There's bugs outside. People can hear me scream and shit. I don't want. I want to film outside. How do I do that? I have the comfort of my own home, and there's air conditioning here. I have a fan turned on right now. It's nice. Have you ever watched Brandon Rogers videos? My favorite is Vitzo versus Grandpa. I have seen a couple of Brandon Rogers videos. There is I don't know what they're called again. There is a video in where he is a mom and where he has like two kids where he surgically connected them together. Like one of those kids, they're like two people, but just like one body. If you know what that is, um, he had a video where he had like $2 that were like connected to each other, and it was it's just an awful mother. That's one of my favorites. I love that one. Thoughts on modern Disney and Pixar keep making sequels? At this point, I don't really care that Pixar is making sequels, except for Coco. That's unnecessary. I don't know why they're doing Coco. Well, I know why they're doing Coco too. Coco's very popular, but Coco did not need a sequel. Out of every Pixar movie, Coco does not need a sequel. You could easily make a sequel to Ratatouille or A Bug's Life or Monsters Inc., but you chose Coco, the one movie that really doesn't have room for a sequel is the one chosen. It's just dumb, very dumb, but whatever. I'm fine with it because obviously, if you look at their box office returns, no one goes to see those original movies. No one went to go see Hoppers. I saw Hoppers, but Hoppers wasn't like a complete failure. Hoppers did well enough. It didn't make its budget back, from what I've heard. It didn't break even, but it did fine at the box office compared to Elio. No one went to go see Elio. No one went to go see Wish. No one goes to see any of these original films. So obviously they're going to make sequels. I mean, people keep asking, why do they keep making sequels? Because people go to see them. No one sees the original films. I want to go see Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5 made $1 billion. Did Elio make $1 billion? No, it barely cracked 100 million. And you wonder why they keep making sequels. It's not a surprise. Zootopia 2 almost made $2 billion. I thought a lot of people went to go see Hoppers. A decent amount did. Hoppers wasn't a big old failure. Like, it probably made its money back from streaming. Well, to be fair, a lot of the originals weren't that good. Hoppers is good. Elio's okay. I mean, Elio's not, like, great, but Elio's pretty all right. Wish, no, Wish ain't great. Trying to think of other Pixar and Disney originals. Okay, you know what? I'm putting the puppet down. Oh my god. Ow, my arm. I don't know how I was able to hold that thing up for so long. I think it was just willpower. Ow. Oh god. Ow. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, wow. Wow, that thing is. Oh wow, this thing is in pain. Oh Jesus. I think this might have been the long. No, I've held the puppet longer. I've held it for like 2 hours before. Oh my god. Ow. Ooh, yeah. If you wonder why I always make so many cuts in my reaction videos, this is why. This is why, because I don't want to break my arm. Christ. Ah. I'm surprised I was able to keep the thing up for as long as I did. Wow. That hurts. Oh, that's going to need some rest. Can't you hold the puppet on the other hand? I mean, yeah, I could. But look at this. This is what happens when I hold the puppet on the other hand. This looks no. I can't even. I mean, kind of look at the screen. This is awkward. This is weird looking. I mean, yeah, it's possible, but it's stupid looking. I mean, I control the puppet on my dominant hand. My dominant hand is just a lot more fluid. This is not. This looks just so awkward. This is just delightful. This is just like look at this. Like the movements aren't as like precise with the mouth coordination. Oh, this is just a way more accurate way of actually doing the puppet that I never do it on my left hand. Unless there's like multiple characters on screen, then yeah, I would. I would. It's just I can't. It's just awkward. Is V's sidekick the hacker crime lord? Hacker crime lord. His sidekick is that little orange monster thing. He's only showed up in like a few scenes, but like yeah, hacker though. Where'd you get hacker from? I don't think there's a hacker character I've introduced. Did you hear that GTA 6 has been getting leaked? Oh yeah, I've heard about that. The guy's like threatening them to like make physical releases of Grand Theft Auto and stuff. Thoughts on Let It Go? Let It Go is one of the best Disney songs. I love that song. Most people are annoyed by that song, but I love it. I love listening to it. I love getting on the Frozen ride in Epcot and having the Let It Go scene. That's my favorite part of the ride, where she sings Let It Go and the boat goes backwards and you see her reflection in the ice as she keeps singing. I love that part. I love Let It Go. I was one of them Frozen kids. I'll tell you that, where I was putting the soundtrack on all the time. Because, I mean, they had good songs. Even Frozen 2, to my dislike of it, has good songs. I like Into the Unknown and Stuck in the Woods and probably another song. I don't remember the soundtrack except for those two. But Frozen has good songs, all right? Oh, you know what's also really good about Frozen? I know this is a crazy thing to say, but at Disney's Hollywood Studios, there is a Frozen sing-along show. And that's something I go to every time I go for a full day at Hollywood. I will go to that show. I know that seems like a really stupid thing for a grown man to go in, but hear me out. Hear me out. People do not go to the Frozen sing along for the sing along. They go because there's these two people that run the show, and it is basically just improv. And they will tell new jokes almost every time. There's different people that do it, and they have different unique jokes and different takes of the show every single time. And they will also bring up current events. So it is a different experience every time. It is an improv show, basically, making fun of Disney and all that stuff. And again, current events. Like, it's really fun. I go to that show every single time. If you ever go to Hollywood Studios, go to the Frozen sing along. I mean, it seems stupid, but it's a really great. If you want a good laugh, it's fun. Hey, Puppet, I'm late. Yeah, you are late. We started the stream like I think 90 minutes ago. Ever heard of weird plush videos? No, I have not. Good evening. Yes, good evening to all of you. I've gotten to the point in where I cannot hold the puppet up anymore. It's been like an hour and 30 minutes. My arm's in pain. Well, not anymore. I just have to take that thing off and like move it around a bit. It feels a little better now. Will Grayson be an important villain? I would say so. Yeah. There is a special I want to make that makes Grayson very, very terrifying. I'm not going to tell you, go into detail on what this special is about. But I'll say is like it will make Grayson look like an absolute monster. It might come out next year. I hope to get it out next year. This is a special I really want to make. Face reveal. Okay, here's a face reveal. There you go. There's your face reveal. Now stop asking about it. Do you like that Logan took a realistic route of time travel? Okay. You know what? You reminded me. This is something I want to talk about in the stream. I was so tired last night that I just wanted to get through that review like instantly because I was up to like 1 o'clock in the morning filming that video because I'm like, I'm not filming this video on Saturday. That would be forever. And it would probably come out Sunday if I did so. Because that video took me all day to edit. But I need to complain about the time travel. There are a lot of plot holes within how they do time travel in the SML video that I want to complain about. So, from what I can tell, how their time travel works is if you travel back in time, apparently or just do time travel in general. Apparently, your past self or your future present self won't exist. Apparently, you will replace it. Because, like, think about this: when Jeffy goes back to spend one last day with Phoebe, wouldn't his past self be around? Where was his past self at all? So I guess what I'm getting here is that just like if you travel back in time in the SML world, like the version of you that travels back will replace the past version. Because I'm like, where was his past self? His past self would be with Phoebe, or at the very least, be freaking out that Phoebe's gone. I don't know. Also, another plot. Here's another plot hole. Where was Brooklyn Guy? At the very end, when Jeffy took the time machine, Brooklyn Guy said, I would be in the car waiting to see if anything bad happens. Where did Brooklyn Guy go? Shouldn't Brooklyn Guy be in the car to stop Jeffy? And if not, shouldn't they have at least made like a scene where Brooklyn Guy's like, oh, I just went to the bathroom or something to show that he wasn't in the car, and then make a joke like, where'd the car go? I feel like that should have been added because like Brooklyn Guy should have been in the car. That's a plot hole. I did notice. Also, they went back in time. Also, like the whole like I'm going back to a point where like the dinosaur ate Phoebe, and so they go back in time to stop that from happening. But they also go back in time to the point where they have the dinosaur on the car again. Why was the dinosaur still on the car if they're going back in time? That that didn't really make sense. Did they go back to prehistoric time, back into where they found the dinosaur? Where did they go exactly? Did they go a few minutes before they showed up? Like, how did that work? I was so confused on why they went when they went back in time to stop the dinosaur from eating Phoebe, that the dinosaur was back on the car. That was a little confusing. I don't know why that happened. Also, when like Marvin and Brooklyn Guy went to their future present after changing things, I guess they just took the place of their future present self. Shouldn't there be an alternate version of them in that timeline since they changed it? Or I guess since that's their present, I guess they're just going back to the present. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot of plot holes with the time travel in that video. Also, thank you, Joshua, again for a $4.99 donation. The power feel good, but you'll lose yourself from Spider-Man 3. Wise words, Joshua. Wise words. But anyways, trying to think of any other criticisms I had for the video. The time travel was confusing. There's a lot of plot holes. I still like the video. I do think I'll take the video down to like an 8 instead of a 9.5 because of all the plot holes and all that stuff. Also, they could have had like better plans in saving Phoebe. You know, like they could have tried to. I don't know what they could have done actually. Like maybe they did do the right routes. They tried to stop the car, but they just gave up doing that. Why didn't they ever just take Phoebe into the future? I do wonder why they never did that. I mean, granted, she was always going to die from leukemia, but why did they never take Phoebe into the future? Also, maybe they could have taken Phoebe in the future when they heard about the leukemia thing or something like. I don't know. Maybe that would have been too complicated if they did so. It's weird that they never thought about just taking Phoebe into the future, though. So Phoebe was destined to die. Yes, Phoebe was always just destined to die. She is a canon event. And I do like that. I honestly respect the fact that Phoebe's death is just something that's just going to happen. It's just fated to come to pass. I actually really respect that. Instead of trying to bring her back. Just taking someone from the past will cause a butterfly effect, or maybe she'll just disappear. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. It's weird. Like, I mean, could maybe, but like maybe they could have taken her into the future to take her to a place that like treats cancer or something like that. Like, it's weird that they never thought about that. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's something I never mentioned in the reaction video is just the plot holes. There are a lot of them, timeline wise, and the time travel. Like, there's just so many plot holes. So like when they go back in time and they go back to the same place they went previously before, like Marvin went back to run over Phoebe again. Does that destroy the original timeline in where they originally ran over Phoebe? Because they legitimately just did the same thing. Does that not still happen? I don't know. I don't know. Also, the ending. Did they reset the timeline? That was very weird. Because, like, it's as if the timeline completely reset, as if all the time travel shenanigans never happened. And there's no explanation to why the timeline reset to where, like, everyone forgot everything that just went down. Because everything reset because Brooklyn guy came back to the house being like, "Oh, you got the Back to the Future car," and all that stuff. That was a weird ending. There was no explanation for that. I'm sure if you did time travel, you would probably do a lot more thoughtfully. Oh yes, yes. Technically, my story does have a timeline, like a time travel plot line with like Future Puppet. Like I've thought about how if I were going to do time travel, I know how I would do it. I would do it at least the point where it wouldn't cause all these plot holes. Um, because I feel like he really did not think at all about any of this. I think Jeffy remembers. I don't know. Does he remember? Because the way it ends, it makes it seem like nothing that happened in the video actually happened because it resets to when Jeffy blows out his candles. Because it makes everything seem like it reset. So I don't know. Should I don't know. But still, good Jeffy video. I will say this is probably my second favorite Jeffy's 20th. Well, sorry. This is my favorite. Wow, I can't speak here. This is definitely my second favorite Jeffy birthday video. My favorite still is probably Jeffy's 20th birthday. I don't think anything's gonna beat that. I love a good backstory episode, and it was played serious, and they did some really questionable, touchy subjects that I'm shocked they went as far as they did with an SNL video, and I respect that. And that's still my favorite. I think 21st birthday is my third favorite. It's long, but it's also a fun video. I think I do like it more than 18th and like 19th. You know what? I actually like 19th more than the 18th birthday because I know it is just basically a rehash of 18th birthday, but it's condensed down so well to almost like a perfect length. It's like everything, like it's all the problems I had with 18th birthday was basically resolved in 19th birthday, like condensed wise and like padding wise. Hey, Papa, could you answer this question? Will you react to the Walton Files? I have no idea what this Walton Files is. People keep bringing that up. What is the Walton Files? Oh. Yeah, no, that looks weird. I don't think I want to watch that. Will the story ever go into very touching subjects? Um, Yeah. At some points, it will get very touchy. I will say some of the characters will do some really despicable things. And I'm not. It's not even just going to be like the villains. Like this is a story that a lot of your favorite characters might just do really horrible things, and you might not even agree with it. And I'm not even going to tell you to agree with it. I will say that. Do you think physical media is better than digital media? Heck yeah, physical is better. Because with physical, you don't have to buffer videos because sometimes your internet will be a little weak and then the quality will go down. And sometimes you can't fix that quality. But with a Blu ray or 4K, quality will remain the same forever. Plus, you'll always own it. And, a company can't just take it off their streaming service anytime they want to. And with that, you might not be able to see the movie again. Or if you buy it in like the Apple Store, and if the Apple Store just like, oh, I guess we'll just take this off now, can't take it away. Physical media is always superior. Ever used Gemini? Not really. Who's your favorite Digital Circus character? Kane. Kane is my fave. Will we see Grayson's daughter? Daughter? Did I ever mention Grayson had a daughter? I mean, I don't know. Like, we'll ever get into Grayson's family life. I wonder if the person on the phone is your past self or your future self. Or SML Fan 91. It's just scammers. There's no one important on that phone. It's no one. Why do you hate Gangle? I don't hate Gangle. I just like making fun of her. She's an easy target. Wow, that makes me sound like Jax. Wow. Yeah, that was a terrible thing for me to say. Do you like Batman? Love Batman. When will you post Shucks 3? Shucks 3 will probably not come out for like a while. Maybe not till November. Heck, it might get delayed until next year. I hate to say that, but again, October is going to be a hectic month. We're going to have to react to Helva Boss. We're going to react to the new Avatar series, and we have SML to react to. And that is a lot. And I don't know how they're going to release their episodes. It could be 2 episodes a week. It could be every episode just all at once. So I don't know. It's just going to be hectic, but that's not going to give me much time to film Shucks 3 or any really big puppet videos, sadly. I'm going to mainly be focusing on it because, at some point I'm going to have to lock in for stuff. Like, because, this is a big opportunity because, like, a lot of people probably want to see reactions to the Avatar series, and Helva Boss could bring in a lot of new subscribers and a lot of revenue and help the Patreon, because I'll be uploading those episode reactions early up there. Like, this is one of those things where, like, I kind of have to be more businessy. Is there a Batman-like character in Puppet City? Not really. Will you ever show your face on this channel? There we go. There's my face. Shut up. How do you feel about the blah blah blah? Wait. Sorry. How do you feel about Jax after seeing the series ending? It makes me not feel bad that he abstracted. After seeing his backstory, I don't feel bad that he abstracted at all. Honestly, it's what he deserves. I like Jax as the character. I don't think the finale should have focused on him as much as they did. But I don't feel bad at all. Sad, but I really don't. He deserved it. After everything he did, just because of his stupid insecurities, this is what he deserves. I mean, I liked following his character. Don't get me wrong. His character's interesting. I liked it. But he deserved his fate. I mean, yeah, the guy was a pile of insecurities, but that doesn't mean he should lash out and just be a jerk to literally everyone just because of those insecurities. in a way that actually hurts people. Like, it's one thing to just make fun of someone like constantly, but it's another to literally hurt someone to the point of where they abstract and like victimize them and manipulate their emotions to make it seem like they're the ones in the wrong. And they go out of your way to like just like torment other people because you don't know how to like feel. You don't know how to interact with other people because you feel because blah 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 insecurities. I think that's the point. Yeah. And I'm fine with that. Like, it was a very interesting character study. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, I don't hate Jax. I'm just saying I don't feel bad for what happened to him. I'm not saying I hate Jax or anything like that. I'm just saying he got what he deserved. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Because he had so many chances for people to like open up to him. He had so many chances to open up to people, allow people to help him. You know, so many chances. He never took a single chance at all. So many opportunities, but he didn't. So this is his own fault. This is his own doing. And I do not feel bad at all. I like his character. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I hate him, but he deserved it. Do you like Zoopal and Gangle relationship? Yeah, it's cute. Do you think people still go to the movies to see movies a lot? Well, only if it's like a big film that everyone wants to see. People went out to go see The Odyssey. People went to go see Spider-Man. Boy, did they go to see Spider-Man. I cannot believe Spider-Man's already at 2 billion. That is insane. So yeah, people still go to the movies. It just has to be a movie worth going to see. People went to go see Michael. People went to go see Toy Story. But people didn't care about seeing Masters of the Universe or like Disclosure Day. It just has to be something people care about seeing. Heck, people went out to go see Scary Movie. It just depends on the film. People want to go to the movies. They just need a reason to go. Does Derek have deep depression? He used to. That's why he got into anime when his dad died, like he just kind of drowned himself into watching anime and became obsessed with it, which is also why, Sharon left him. And he also kind of like quit. I wouldn't say he quit doing acting. He just, he just fell from it. But, joining Puppet Review Stuff gave him the opportunity to finally do acting again. James Gunn is totally cooked. Why? Because Supergirl bombs? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, to be fair, it's not like that movie was great. I didn't hate Supergirl. I thought it was okay. I actually enjoyed Supergirl more than Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe was just too long. I was kind of bored watching it. The only thing I enjoyed about Masters of the Universe was Skeletor. He was the only interesting thing in that movie. Only fun thing. Everything else about that movie was boring. I actually was entertained by Supergirl. But it was not great. Not great. I feel bad because everyone's like hating on James Gunn. Honestly, I mean, I guess Supergirl, yeah, was bad, but everything else he's done has been pretty good. Peacemaker's good. Maybe the finale is not the greatest part of Peacemaker season 2, but Peacemaker's like season 2, apart from the finale, was really solid. And Superman was good. I like Superman. I mean, I know like stupid people didn't like. I mean, no, I can see why some people didn't like the Superman James Gunn movie. But if it's for reasons because it's not like Man of Steel or Zack Snyder, that's a dumb reason to hate it. I like Superman. Superman was a success. Technically, Peacemaker was a success. And Lanterns, I've seen the first episode of Lanterns. That's pretty good so far. I'm gonna be watching that every week. And Clayface is coming out. Clayface looks very interesting. So I don't know if he's cooked per se. Like this is only the first stage of his DC. Like it's just starting. And it's not even like that bad. Is Sharon a full-on villain or is she a middle ground if Von Strucker does something she doesn't like? I think Sharon, after episode 7, Sharon has entered into the realm of villainy. Like, she is all for doing whatever Von Strucker wants. Episode 7 was more of her resolve between, like, like being around the right people or being around someone that gets her what she wants. Episode 7 was that choice. That was what that video was about. Sharon kind of going through the turmoil of, should I be with these people who are good, or should I be with Von Strucker who can give me what I want? And ultimately she chose Von Strucker because he can get her what she wants. That, like, I'm gonna remake episode 7 into the because episode 7 was rushed. A lot of scenes I wanted to put into the video were deleted, and I just never had the time to get around to it because I wanted to get it out the day that I wanted to. And had a lot more backstory in it. Like, it was like Sharon's entire backstory, but I just never got around to it. And that was back when I was a little, like, like, I wasn't like that great filming wise and editing wise and voice acting wise and just story wise. Like, I mean, I had a good idea of the story, but like, I wasn't good at implementing everything I truly desired. Now I am. Now I'm at the point where I can do that kind of stuff. But I'm going to remake episode 7 to what it originally, in my mind, was envisioned to be. It was going to be a Sharon backstory episode that gives more, like, just details and why Sharon chooses Von Strucker. Even though he's terrible to her. Congrats on 90K, Puppet. Thank you. I can't tell you who the killer of Derek is. I just saw Coyote versus Acme. I think you'll love it. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that because I got my tickets for opening night. I wish I could have saw it today. Probably could have saw it today, to be honest with you, because I didn't know if I was going to film or not. But it was like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and honestly, after yesterday, I'm exhausted. I didn't get that much sleep. I went to bed at like 2 o'clock that night. So yeah, I'm exhausted. Today was a bit of my day of rest. I guess I'm technically not resting anymore since I'm doing this live stream. The only reason I'm doing this because this is the only day I probably can do a live stream. Next week I'm filming again. I gotta film enough videos for when I'm going to Orlando. So, What are your thoughts on Chazington? Have you thought about reacting to some of his content? I love Chazington's content, but his content's really long. I don't want to react to all that. And that's also not the kind of stuff I normally react to. Like essay videos and stuff. Like I just don't want to do essay videos. It's a bit harder to do reaction videos like that and play off because like when I react, I kind of act like I'm with the characters within that world. And with essay videos, I can't really do that. It's just a little more awkward for me. So no, I do still watch Chazington on the side, and I did do like a Chazington like recreation video of like he did like an SML incident animation thing, which I found really funny, and I recreated it with puppets. Yeah, I like Chazington. What happened to the War of the Fluffy Puppets and Puzzle Vision? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I should do with that. It's definitely nothing's going to come out for that this year at all. But hey, well, Calling All Villains is coming out, so I mean, well, I might be able to boot it back up, the interest for it, and like finally sit down and film something for it. I don't know. I do want to give like a closure to it at the very least. What's with Derek and his sickle? Oh, I don't know, man. Derek loves that thing. He always talks to it. He whispers to it. He calls it Samantha or something. I don't know. He gave it a name, woman's name. Weirdly enough, I don't know what he does. I also think he sleeps with it. So there's definitely something wrong with that guy. He really loves playing Does Bad Things guy to the point where I think he's slowly becoming Does Bad Things guy. Have to watch out for him. Who do you think will be the most hated villain in the storyline? Oh, there is one character you guys are not going to like. I can't say who it is because it would be a spoiler. But let's just say there is a character who's going to do something truly terrible to the point where it will become a turning point for the storyline. hopefully, honestly, I hope I can get storyline stuff out next year. I'm hoping to get the interest back up with the pilot coming out in October. I think October or November is when the pilot's going to come out. Again, I need to get Puppet fixed back up because, like, when I do storyline, I don't want you guys to see Puppet's chin and stuff broken because that looked terrible. So, hopefully, when I get back from my trip, I'm going to try to finish filming the pilot, and get interest back into the series. And I thought, I think this is probably the best year to do so because, again, all the Puppet videos have been performing fantastically. Mickey's Crash Out, 100,000 views. Mickey in the back rooms got like almost 50,000 views. Cease and Desist, 45,000. Shucks 2 is about, I think it's at 80,000 now. Even like there was like the little like Pomni and Puppet stuff. 4,000 views is, I mean, yeah, not a lot, but better than like the last few years on just like a normal release. And I'm trying to think about like the Rick Brooklyn guy video that got like 17,000 views. So like this has been a very good year for Puppet videos. So I feel very confident. I think this is probably the best time to finally get back into doing this kind of stuff. What I miss on your stream? Oh, not that much. We're just talking about, I don't know, stuff. I don't know what else to say. I guess anyone that's just joining, I will say one thing. Reveal something big. We have a new model. We have a new Puppet model that we'll be going forward with this thing next year. Finally, it took forever to finally find like an authentic, like identical model to Puppet, but finally found one. Moving on to that version. We talked about Jeffy's 22nd birthday. We talked about October is going to be hell for me because I'm going to react to Avatar, Helva Boss, and SML. Got new Mickey Obsession video coming in October probably because the Mickey videos have been popping off. So that's coming. But yeah, not much else other than that. Talked about going to Disney World next few weeks. I got to film some videos before I go there. How are you going to make it emote like the original? So what I have to do is I have to go inside the puppet. I have to like rip it apart, kind of. Well, not to the point where it's like broken, but I have to like cut open. Like there's like, how do I describe this if you've never had a puppet? So Melissa and Doug puppets have like this lining in them, so like the fluff doesn't fall out. Basically, what I have to do is I have to cut open that lining, maybe take out some of the fluff, and kind of like really like mess it up a bit so I can get it to emote the way Puppet does. It's gonna take some time to do so, but this model is good enough for me to hopefully get it to its former glory, to how Puppet really is. Yeah, I am nervous about using the new model because it's new. I've been using Puppet for 8 years now. He's old. He's really old. He's gotten to the point where like it's hard to maintain him. Like, my cameras are so crappy that you can't really see how bad shape he is compared to everyone else. Everyone else is fine looking. But someone to actually put up a Farkle puppet on eBay that's like $100. I think at some point I'll buy that if it's still up. But Puppet is in very bad shape. He has a hole in his chin. Obviously, that's always been there. It gets patched up, but it always opens back up. His mustache now has a hole in it too. There's 2 holes, and there's one new hole that's starting to form. His eyes are gone, basically. Like his eyes are cracked beyond repair. It's not even round anymore. Like where his eyes are, they're not like there's like holes in his eyes. It's cracked open. His nose is starting to. I don't know how to describe this, but the nose is like losing the fluffy covering of it. So he's not in good shape. He's not been in good shape for years. Because I film with him almost every day, and that would happen. Do you have Twitter, X? Yes, but it's a personal account. It's not like an official Puppet Review stuff thing. But you know what? Next year, I think I am going to make a Facebook, and I think I'm also going to make what's it called? A Twitter. I'm also going to do a Twitter next year. I'm finally going to do that next year. I do have a TikTok though. TikTok actually does very well. I have 32,000 followers on TikTok now. But you know what sucks? TikTok disabled my monetization for some reason. They said you don't have original content, which is ridiculous. And they didn't even give me a chance to really prove that I do have my content is original and made by me, which sucks. And they haven't even given me ability to reapply. And this has been since like what, June or yeah, June. They turned it off all of a sudden. They didn't give me warnings at all that they were going to just disable my monetization at all. No video warnings. They didn't. My channel says I'm in good standing, so I don't know why it's like this. It sucks. I don't think Twitter's the best idea. Yeah, you're probably right. I've been on Twitter. It's very toxic. Like it is just a bottleneck of negativity. I mean, yeah, I'm known for negativity, but that's a bit much. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to use Twitter to post like clips of my videos so I can get people onto the YouTube channel. Because, I know one guy, like, I think his name is like Super Mario Hero, puts a lot of my clips onto Twitter, which, honestly, I'm kind of thankful for. That, gets people, seeing my content and maybe going to the channel. So I kind of want to do that myself now. And also, people I've heard get paid on Twitter, so maybe I can make some extra revenue on it. So, will you have an Instagram account? No, I'm not doing Instagram. I'm not interested in doing Instagram. Instagram, in my opinion, is just kind of lame. Will there be any more female characters in the future? Other than Puppet's girlfriend, not really. Well, there's a couple. There's like a Death Girl. And there's someone else, but because I'm a guy, it's a little hard for me to do female voices. I can do Sharon's voice perfectly fine because it's on the borderline of sounding feminine.
And of course, there's Muriel, which the voice works for how her character looks and what she is. But I can't really do any other girl voices.
It takes so long. Carol Danvers is the only other voice I could try to do, but this doesn't even sound that feminine. So doing a girl's voice is very, very difficult. So that's also why there's not that many female characters, because it's just a hard thing to do. Oh, there will be an old lady. It's weird. I've never introduced her yet. There is an old lady that lives in an apartment downstairs from Puppet. I've not introduced her yet. Actually, I filmed an entire skit and edited an entire skit with her. I just have not released it at all because I didn't know if I wanted to put it as an SML skit or make it its own short. It's fully done too, which is the crazy thing that I haven't released it yet. It's a fully done short skit that I have filmed. I have edited. The only thing I would need to add is like music to it. But it's really just her confronting Puppet at the door about how loud he is in his filming. But the thing about that is it would kind of set up another plot line. And I've already set up so many plot lines at this point that I don't want to set up another one quite yet. That's the only reason I haven't released it yet, because it would set up something and then people will be like, where's the carry through on that? So that's the only reason I haven't uploaded it. Is she a Bowser grandma? What? No, she's just an old lady puppet that just hates me because I'm loud with my filming. So you're going to keep up with SML? No, I'm not keeping up with SML. Will you have a Discord? I have a Discord. I'm just not going to use it. That seems like a pain to manage. And almost every single controversy with any YouTuber starts on Discord. Not that I would ever message kids or anything like that, but I'm just not even going to deal with that at all. I use my Discord for work. That is all I do. And I do it to communicate with other YouTubers. That's its purpose. That's all I use it for. So no, I don't think I'm ever going to do it. Her model? What is the grandma's model? Oh, that's what you're talking about. Bowser. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Bowser's grandmother. Oh, no, that's not the puppet. No, it's a different puppet. No, it's not the silly puppet's Bowser mom. grandma thing. It's not the SML old lady. It's not her. It's a different puppet model. Will we see how Muriel and Sharon became friends? Because I wish we got to see more of their dynamic. You know, if I ever remake season 1, I will probably add that. That is something that I want to do if I ever do a season 1 remake. Oof, boy. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. Okay. It's like, what is it? 7:30? Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough for me. I am exhausted. I need this was my day off, and I have done nothing really interesting. I was just gonna watch anime all day. But I think it's time for me to wrap the stream. Thank you all so much for joining me, and thank you all for 90K subscribers. That is still insane. With the pilot, make sure you market it well. I will try everything in my power to market the heck out of the pilot. I'll put TikTok posts and stuff because, my TikTok is actually just about me uploading puppet videos and not actually reactions and stuff. So I think the TikTok crowd will love that. But yeah, big stuff coming next few weeks. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to make an SML Puppets collection video. Because, I have like tons of SML puppets. And I'm going to make a fun. I think I just saw a spider fall into my little puppet clumps. That's a spider? I just saw something fall onto my puppets. Oh, that's not cool. What was that? Maybe I was just seeing things. Anyways, I'm going to do an entire SML puppets collection. Showing off every puppet that's SML related on the channel. In a big video. It's going to be very stylized, too. It's not just going to be me over near, like, the TV or on my bed or anything. It's going to be very stylized. It's going to be, like, a lot of fun cutaway jokes and stuff. It's going to be fun. I'm going to start filming it next week. I don't know when it's going to come out. Can't promise that. I don't really want to promise stuff like that. But, yeah, SML Puppet Collection. Should be fun. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I will see you all. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse go? Come on now. Oh, there we go. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Goodbye. End. Bye-bye. Goodbye.